some big time thank yous and shout outs to give. I'm gonna give our Camo CEO, JT Steele, a big shout out. Camo Lead Supervisor, Mr. David Denkin. Camo Senior Lead, Steve Ramirez. Our physician, Dr. Raja. And the timekeeper, Irene Howard. Also want to give a big shout out to Carlos Mejia. Lots of work. He damn near slept in this place the last few weeks. So make some noise for Carlos. Helping this night become what it is. Also,
we need a crowd noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a very special shout out. We have a celebrity in the house who made some time out of LA, who came to support the fights tonight here in Bakersfield. Celebrity trainer. You may have seen him in some movies like Creed 1, 2, 3, Black Panther, Revenge Body with Khloe Kardashian. He's responsible for some of the best physiques in Hollywood, like myself. Give it up for Mr. Corey Kaye! He trains celebrities, and I trained him, right? I showed you how to do it. I was like, hey, do curls like this, man. Bakersfield, are you ready for some more action? Are we ready to go? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they're telling me, Vic, let's keep this thing moving and grooving.
It looks like we're ready to go.
First adult fight of the night.
Yep. I'm excited, man. How are you feeling?
I'm ready to see. Some head kicks.
Yeah, I am too. They can punch in the face now, right?
Yeah, they can punch in the face. Everything goes, just no elbows or knees to the head.
All right, here we
Okay,
go,
nice.
No elbows at all. No knees to the head. No twisting leg locks.
Coming from Anaheim, California, out of John De La O Dojo, Carlos Garcia.
Representing Anaheim, California, we have Carlos Garcia. He's fighting out of John De La O Jiu-Jitsu, very highly respected jiu-jitsu coach in the game. Let's see, he looks like a purple belt. He's coming in very game ready, wearing his gi top.
So I got to talk to this kid, man, and they call him Bruce Lee in the gym because he has that look, and he's been rolling around, and his little brother is also, you can see him right there, he wants to get into the game as well. Apparently this guy's been rolling around with some guys that are better than him and submitting them in the gym. So he told me straight up, they're looking to come in, they're trying to end this quick, they're going to take it down and get out of here.
Yeah. He definitely has that Bruce Lee look. I can see why he got that nickname.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's going to come in here and be like water tonight and just flow through his opponent.
Just flow through it, man. Be like water, my friend.
Look at them. Finally, we're getting some oiling up on the face. We're ready. We're ready to see some action. The kids put on a great warm up. Now we're gonna see some primal fighting.
Oh man, I'm gonna keep saying this all night. This is exciting.
Such good energy in the room right now. It cooled down too as the sun went down. It feels so good right now.
And you know what? He does even have the physique of a Bruce Lee when you look at him.
All right, and now representing the Pinnacle Fight Team, make some noise for Cayden Boen.
We have Cayden Boen fighting out of Bakersfield, California.
I think the niggas scared of us.
So we have two debuting fighters here. They both of them look like they're ready to just scrap. I have a feeling we're gonna see some good wrestling out of Cayden Boen here, but maybe the purple belt ground game of Carlos Garcia will neutralize some of that. So maybe we'll see the fourth submission of the night. But I'm hoping we see a little more action here on the feet.
turned to a thotty that carried up. Now that bitch feels so embarrassing. Diamonds be dancing, I blur it up. This shit is fake, you can't swear to it. I know you frightened, you panicking. I get dressed up like a mannequin. Put on the feeling embarrassing, it's so embarrassing. I put this beat on my body, this metro obese, he bodied it. They try to give me a stylist, I told him I'm good, you wildin'. I got sick of wearing Versace, I'm on red bottoms. Don't let me get in a fight with him. One of them spikes and I might hit him, I'm from the jungle. Say that you fuck with rollers, I know that you niggas be lying. I gotta stay humble, that's why I fuck with the rollers. That's why I put that on the back when you stuck in your feelings. Say you fucking on your bitch and you should've never ever wiped it. That's word in my mouth. If a nigga take my bitch, fuck it, I'ma find another lover. We flex on each other, Cuban dripping on my wrist. I can put whatever on the other. That's
Is he Pinnacle or is he JC Yamas?
Well, here we go. These boys got their shirts off now. These are the real fights. Let's go, baby. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, Carlos Garcia. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Both fighters making their debut tonight. Out of the red corner, make some noise for Cayden Boen.
Big moment for both these young men debuting tonight.
Yes. Cayden spoke with him. This guy, he doesn't seem like he gives a shit about anything. You know,
he's got that wild look in his eyes.
Yeah.
He looks like he's ready to have fun.
Yeah, and I talked to him. He doesn't mind it standing up. He doesn't mind going to the ground. He's just excited to step in here and fight.
First touch of gloves of the night. Good show of respect. Cayden switching stance right away, coming out southpaw. And Carlos in the orthodox. Both of them filling each other out right now. A couple light leg kicks, good feints, in and out.
Good distance, good distance.
Both fighters feeling each other out.
Cayden switching stances, trying to figure out where he's going to find his best success.
Oh,
Going for a spinning back fist. Oh,
And he caught
Carlos
his
quickly
body.
takes the back. Quick
wow.
submission. Is that under the chin?
I can't tell from this angle, but it looks like it's getting in there pretty tight.
Carlos in a very good position early on
You know,
here.
he's turning into it, so he looks like he's going to be good. He doesn't have the up. He's cranking it.
Carlos trying to get the hand behind the head. Good isolation. Cayden needs to be grabbing this top arm here and peeling it away to loosen up the choke a little bit.
It's not under the neck. I can see from here. He's not going to get it in, but it's not going to be fun. I can tell you that. Now it looks like sunk in.
It's sunk in.
He sunk it in.
You can finish it on the jaw.
No, it's not in there anymore. He's pushing the elbow up.
Carlos
He's
needs to start looking to
working with his
transition,
corner.
not burn his arms out.
Exactly what I was going to say right now.
He's staying sticky on the back, though. He's trying to sell out on this rear naked choke. Hopefully it leads somewhere for him, going back and forth.
If he doesn't get this, his arms are going to be blown out for a bit. He didn't get it. He got out.
Especially after the first round, the adrenaline dump starts to set in. Debut fight.
Yep.
His arms might start to feel like a limp noodle.
I like how he's keeping his chin real tucked, so he shouldn't have to worry about the rear naked choke.
I definitely think Carlo had a good idea there, just trying to hit him a little bit soft.
He now has a body triangle. He's still working on that rear naked choke, but again, it's not under the neck. And he got out, and he's out.
Oh, good slam from the triangle.
And the round ends. It helped him up. I love seeing that. A part of me wishes he didn't help him up. I kind of like the idea of once you're in the ring, you know, we're both fighters, you get up yourself. And part of that is that it might not seem like it. Having your opponent get off the ground and not helping him up, it takes that ounce of having to work your body still.
Yeah.
It's the little things that matter when you're coming into these fights.
I agree.
And your coach will tell you, hey, don't help them up.
I don't see anyone in here doing some extensive coaching for Cayden here. He must have said, I'm still ready to go. He's still got a big smile on his face. Definitely lost the first round there, so let's see what kind of comeback he can make, and hopefully Carlos didn't burn his arms out too much on that rear naked choke. Coach is clearing the ring. We got to lock the cage, get back to it.
We will see if that made a difference, him trying so hard on getting that rear naked choke sunk in there like that.
Another touch of gloves, good respect. Cayden not seem too... Ooh, good jab right away from Cayden.
Cayden looks a little, he's fighting with his mouth open already. I don't like that, but he's keeping the pressure on him.
Cayden's gotten forced down already very quick.
Right in front of the cage, right here.
Carlos very willing to accept guard, though. He's definitely very confident off his back.
Tripod, good, pressure.
Cayden doing a good job forcing him against the cage, though, keeping his hips, keeping Carlos's hips from working. I would definitely keep him pinned there, less likely to get submitted if he has his back compromised against the cage.
What do you want to see from Cayden at this point?
I would like to see some separation hit on the break. He's definitely not. He's
coming down with some hammer fists.
Hey, get away from there. Get away from there. Back up.
Carlos with a good tripod.
It looked like he was going to go in for a leg lock, but got right back over on top in full mount.
Very simple tripod sweep. Had one leg, pushed him at the hip. I'm pretty sure he thought Cayden wasn't going to go down.
Wow.
Good
Quick
arm
transition into this triangle. If he could pull that in. Oh,
hitting.
Punches from the bottom.
Carlos has long legs, too. He might be able to lock in this triangle with this even compromised position.
Yeah.
Or we might see him step over to an armbar right now. He definitely has it right there.
He's fighting really well from the bottom, but now you see Cayden dropping punches, dropping bumps.
Oh, Carlos did not like that hit right now. He let go of the triangle. Cayden definitely wants this fight back on the feet. Oh, throws the legs aside. Carlos has a brilliant guard, though, instantly getting his knees back in the middle, trying to...
Good exchange from the top and the bottom while they're on the ground, by the way.
For debuting fighters, they're definitely coming in looking very well experienced.
Yeah. It doesn't look like we're watching two fighters in their very first fight.
No. Good second round there. That one's a little harder to call.
That was a good back and forth because there wasn't no dominance on top because Carlos was throwing strikes from the bottom, I feel.
I definitely feel like the aggression from Cayden might have got him that round. He threw a lot more aggressive strikes, but Carlos definitely won that first round. So this third round, someone needs to go in looking to kill. Otherwise, we're going to see how the judges saw it.
Yeah. And this is a 3-rounder, correct?
3 2-minute rounds.
Okay.
Getting ready to start our third and final round. Still a big smile on Cayden's face, not discouraged at all. Carlos looking poised and calm. Good touch of gloves again, start the third round. Immediately started swinging.
A nice body kick.
Cayden already has Carlos backed up against the cage. I would like to see him do a little more with that pin up against the cage. He seems way too quick to give up the position.
Oh, beautiful.
Great hip throw.
You see how he threw his bounce off by keeping one of his legs locked.
Cayden rolling him right away, though, instantly into a good half guard pinning position up against the cage.
Don't stall here, Cayden. Get up.
At this point, I would love to see Cayden try to get back to the feet and really to start a bang and not overcommit. That's what he's doing. He's overcommitting on some of these strikes, and it's leaving him open to get grabbed and also get thrown to the ground.
Carlos doing a good job keeping the chest pressure, trying to climb through the guard, and work his way to a mount or cross-side position.
Carlos' cardio, he came in well prepared.
Yep.
Because after that first round coming in strong with that fatigue possibly to those arms, and he's fighting the way he's still fighting is beautiful.
He's definitely focused. He definitely had a good sparring leading up to this to be this prepared for it.
What do you think Cayden needs to do at this point to start turning the momentum in his direction?
I think right now Cayden is trying to survive the storm. You see him grabbing a lot and trying to hold Carlos into position, not doing too much to escape. Here he gives up his back again. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And now we have another rear naked choke attempt. Let's see if this one goes any further.
He's still a little bit to the side. It's going to be more pressure than actually choking. but it's same thing. It looks like Cayden is a little bit tired, and it's a little bit harder for him to get out from these positions because I think Carlos is a little bit more experienced on the ground.
Carlos is definitely keeping a good chest-to-back connection, pulling him back on top.
Strikes from Cayden while he was
3 rounds in the books.
Good job to both fighters. Looks like Bruce Lee did it on this one.
I'm definitely saying Bruce Lee came in and stayed calm, composed, and was like water.
What a cool nickname when you have that look.
Especially to get that respect, you know, from other martial artists to get that nickname.
Well, it's kind of, you know, Muhammad Ali's grandson, great grandson, you know, he's a fighter. And Nico Ali. And I think it's one of these. He's obviously not probably in the bloodline of Bruce Lee, but it's something to really hold on to with pride. Let's get this on video.
I'm sure folks watching this after the fact have no idea, but the energy here is so good right now. The crowd is so responsive to everything, even just the music going on.
It has been amazing, man. This is definitely setting the tone for this to grow bigger down the road.
It can only go up from here, right? This kind of turnout is so young in this promotion.
I don't see why it wouldn't grow into a bigger and better situation than this. I mean, I can see this at the Mechanics, easy.
That would be absolutely phenomenal. Carlos Mias and Bakersfield Combat Promotions have definitely stepped it up, and they are doing it right for the Central Valley right now.
Yep. BCP fights. Is there anyone you're actually excited about seeing tonight fight?
You know, the main event, you know, both those guys are definitely here to put on a show. Pedro Trujillo, 7-2, fighting out of One Nation MMA. That's such a tough gym, such a tough room. And then just seeing his opponent, you know, coming in as an independent guy, like just coming in on his own, just trying to make a name and do his own thing. Like I love stories like that.
Yeah, I talked to them, both of them, and I'll reiterate this again later. Talking to Jason, his opponent, he pretty much he's talking about how prepared he is and not worried. He said, "Hey, I'm not worried." Every time I asked everyone, I said, "How do you feel about your opponent?" He was one of the guys that said, "I don't care. I'm gonna go in there and I'm kill him." And yeah,
that's the kind of mentality you gotta have.
You have to have that mentality.
Kill or be killed.
And even though his name is spelled a certain way, it's pronounced Jason.
Is it pronounced Jason?
Yeah, and he wanted me to make sure that I let everyone know that. But Pedro is a dog too, man. That guy is confident. You can tell his fight, but I will say this. He said that he embraces the fear, the adrenaline. He admitted, I'm not scared to say that I'm scared to fight or that I'm scared before the fight. Mike Tyson talked about it. He always said he was scared before the fights, but it was the mental game of allowing those fears to protect you, because it makes you want to go in there and do well, because when you're scared and you allow that fear factor, you have to overcome it with courage.
Yep.
Brave, man. This game is not one for the weak.
It's like we just got that judge's decision in.
Scorecard. We have Judge Don Howard scoring it 29-28 Bowen. Judge Ralph McKnight has it 29-28 Garcia. And Judge Carlos Eduardo has it 29-28 for your winner by split decision out of the blue corner,
Carlos Garcia getting the split decision. He's ecstatic right now. Bruce Lee in there celebrating big time.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Good show of respect as they exit the cage.